Hi Leos, I hope that you all are well. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy and see what is going on. My name is Shannon. If you are new, my channel is very challenging spiritually. And so I'm not religious, I'm just spiritual, and I'm for the truth. I do incorporate the scripture. I've proven that it's in the tarot. Okay, and anyway, we want to know what the Most High God has to say. At least I do. And so hopefully, you know, even if you've fallen down, you'll, by the end of this reading, get up, make something right, because it's going to benefit you in the end. But we look at all kinds of stuff here. We let the Most High God just do a work, okay? And if you got conviction, that means you still have your soul, and the Most High is, you know, pulling on you to do whatever you got to do in the situation. And so those of you who are already upright and know the Most High God, thank you for being that way in the earth. I bless you. But if you are new, it's just challenging. Audio discretion advised if you have little ones around. I feel the energy of the Most High God, and sometimes I can be real intense with it, okay? I'm not trying to be. It just comes out of me that way. So I just like to warn you. Let's get started. We're going to look at the past, present, future, the hidden, the advice, and the outcome for you all. The past energy could have been 2 seconds ago. It's just energy that's already passed. It can be many years ago. I don't know. I don't know your story. Only you know that. And so whatever the Most High is bringing out for the collective, then you just do with it what you need to. Show me past, present, future, hidden advice, and outcome, please, for the Leo energy, Yehovah. I appreciate you so very much. I thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay. Okay, so to keep both these for the past, I guess you guys are going to get an extra card there. Okay. This is the now. Well, for some people, there's a lot of contemplation, I guess, going on. Now, the sun right now is in Cancer. That was a very heavy reading, and it's going to change somebody forever in that reading. So anyway, I've seen that card as the Four Cups, which is a contemplation card. We've got the future, the hidden spot, the advice, and the outcome. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. There could be commitment situations. This is long-term generational commitments and wealth and assets. Any kind of estates could be here with this card. We see either somebody saving or taking something out here in the picture. At the top of the deck is unity, okay? Getting in unity within a matter for maybe a commitment situation is around this ordeal. Okay, in your past, we have the Wheel with the Page of Wands, okay? Now, we have foreign people, four places here. Now, I just had the United Nations come out. The United States of America was there because the president was just there. And I want to say something else came out as well. But we see China here with the dragon, okay? And so whatever that is, we do have foreign people, foreign places that go back to this. So we got war that came out just a second ago in that Cancer reading. Otherwise, in the past, there was some type of maybe I'm just hearing spontaneous is what just came through. Something very spontaneous happened here with the message, and for some of you all, that was mischievous. Somebody spontaneously went up and got up here with the message, and they went somewhere, and it caused some type of a karmic cycle to begin. There's authority out here when you get the Will, and what comes around goes around. So whatever started here for some people, depending on what this is for you, that there's protection. And for other people, regardless what was started by who and what and why and all the connections and why other people, what you and I do all day long also does have some type of a ripple effect with people around us as well. And so we got something like that that's taken place in the past. Could be with your kids, children, and your past was really showing up real heavy in the Cancer reading. And I will be referring to that reading because the sun is there right now for everyone is under the sun. But what this message was, it was fresh, it was passionate. There was travel around it. This is a fortune card as well. And for some of you all, as great big authority that was here around something, somebody's arm of authority did something here that caused something to turn either positive or negative. I'm also hearing COVID. Something for some of you all took place real heavy around COVID, the COVID stuff, okay? Since that energy is showing up out here. In the now, again, so we have somebody really contemplating. Some people see that cup, and that's positive if you are. For some people, this is apathy. I don't care. I see it, God. I see it. But they're in la land for some cases, okay? But if you are seeing that cup, that's positive. This is about a choice in whatever you are thinking about. It's watery out here in a really big way, showing up. The very near future is showing either a clean slate or something foolish. Like if you're the fool, then this is I don't care, and the fool doesn't care. Okay, the fool has anger rest in his bosom, and there is something very destructive here with the fool. Can't get out of folly. I got to get back into the vomit because I'm in this like circle here in this folly, and I can't get out of it. Kind of nonsense. For some of you all, this is a leap of faith with the fool when it does come out. It is showing something new. So whether it's foolish and it's starting again, a cycle, and they can't get out of it, or you jumping off the cliff and doing something new, fine. I always show in the Fool card here that we see a king right here in the picture, watching that fool just skip along. This is what I always say when this comes out. And either you're going to be skipping along. I just heard something slippery in the near future for you all. Either something is causing you to jump off with faith and skip without a care in the world, or something is slippery here and it's foolish. You don't want to get back into that loop here. There is something about something being signed in the very near future. This is the top. This is the marketplace out. This is aviation with this house. This is knowledge. Something will be known. The fool will open his mouth and it'll be madness and mischievous at the end of whatever this is coming back around for some people's cases. And you want to, your overall energy is around some type of getting into unity. But if you're in unity with the fool, that's going to be really bad. You're going to get yourself in a really bad mess out here. The hidden is the devil. Okay, it's here. Or this is a divine grace. So, because somebody don't care here still. If the devil is here and I'm just about the money, I don't care. Okay, well, this just came out just a second ago in the Cancer reading, and the devil's poking in somebody's eye gate there. Okay, and how dark is that eye? There is somebody in rebellion here in a really big way. I don't care. Take the sword because I'm ready to fight again. Type of energy here showing it. Well, it's not good. What's hidden? Either you're the devil, or you got a devil around, or you're going to get a clean slate with divine grace, because you can represent divine grace. That's a predator. That's a murderer. That's obsession. That is mischievous madness out here around the nonsense going on. I don't know what it is about the Leo energy, but every time I read for y'all, except for the last time that I read, but every time before that and even now, it's just crap that comes around y'all's energy. I don't know. There's something going on with a boss figure here in the hidden space. Okay? And something very toxic then in the hidden. All right? Your advice is to end something, to let it die. Okay, or you're gonna die. I don't know, or maybe somebody needs to die. Somebody got a chaotic mark on them, people, and it's not good. Your advice is to transform something. There's a fugitive out here showing itself to me. Maybe to be secretive around legal matters. The Justice card was just in the water reading. This FBI energy, when this goes out, I mean, there's a stinger here somewhere, folks. The advice, if somebody is guilty because there were forensic evidence that was just coming out in the Cancer reading. So if you have that evidence and it's in your very near future and known about in this predator is in the hidden around you, or you're that freak and you ain't gonna hear anything I have to say if you're the freak, the advice of the Most High is to transform something, maybe secretly bring this information in the very near future, because you're dealing with somebody that's very demonic out here in a really big way. That dragon, that old serpent, the devil, and if you are from China, we can find upright people in every tongue, every tribe, every nation, okay? I'm just saying, the dragon does scripturally take us back to the serpent, the devil. There's reptilious type nonsense out here. Even the death card energy, one of their emblems is the snake. There's snakes out here. There's snakes out here, folks. The outcome, strife, evilness. Well, we just take authority over this in the name of Jehovah. This crazy out here, man. Give us some words, Jehovah, for the Leo. This is why it was probably showing a death and somebody going through the portal. That's the advice. Whoever's deserving of a death, it's going to take place with or without anybody else's approval but the Most High God. Somebody's got a death penalty on them, or there's something going on about a death already, but there's strife out here in your outcome, and that's evilness, because in the hidden is an evil party here. There's anger in that rests there inside that fool. So it says mutual feelings out here. It's right here. If somebody's in agreement or contemplating about whatever this was or is, about getting into some type of contract, because the devil's all about contracts. Something hidden is a karmic around somebody, and this is going to be time when the devil comes out, because the devil is time. Somebody needs to end something out here. If this is just the basic energy, it's still going to cause some type of nonsense. There is some type of a karmic out here in the hidden. It's also going to bring some competition. So if there's some type of jealousy out here around some matter, I don't know, somebody is in unity for something foolish, or in unity to end something, regardless if the war has to break out, because the war came out. Something's got to end. Okay, look at this. A warning: bitter, harsh taste, sharp, cutting, angry, animosity, cruel, and bite. It's out here. Let Jehovah just reveal it. And you don't want to get caught up in this nonsense, folks. Whoso keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps his souls from troubles. What does the scripture say about the fool? When he opens his mouth, he swallows himself up, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness. And somebody's sitting here contemplating to do something out here. And it's dangerous, because somebody sees in the negative of this energy, somebody's seeing this cup, and they're going to go with the fool, because somebody thinks they're genius out here, and they're a fool. And the King of Kings, which is the Most High God, is watching this fool out here. Something around a mountain hiking trip is here. Something for some of you all about a banqueting get together or something. Well, anyway, there's bondage out here. Somebody is in bondage because they can't get out of the folly. They did something back here with this double energy, and it just started this cycle. What comes around goes around. This is about passing the test. Somebody started a test out here, and they haven't passed it yet. Or somebody's going to take a leap of faith, regardless of what this war is about, and end something, regardless whoever else is having a cow about a matter, and get the victory, and let the Most High do his thing within it, and just give it to the Most High God. Okay, a lot of people need to die that are fools, that they won't get out of this bondage. They're chained to the Most High God. They're chained to the devil because they won't submit to the Most High God. The Most High God says, if you submit to him, resist the devil, he will flee from you. Something about this, a steep place or stairs or a cliff. The word is drug. Okay, we got murder out here. For some of y'all that may have been past energy, we have a hiking trip out here. Somebody was drug off of a cliff. Okay, around some matter, then that's what I guess it's revealing here. Somebody has a split personality. They're a mental case. Well, somebody is. My God, somebody is. A forceful communicator is out here. It's right here. Something about at a tire service. It was right here. The wheel is here. Somebody did some type of, hey, baby, with temptation out here with this nonsense. And it's caused a freaking, my God, in your energy. We do have FBI here. Okay, well, FBI is right here. Positive or negative with that energy. Jehovah, what else do you want to bring out here for the Leo energy? Those of you who are in the upright, you dealing with this nonsense. The Most High said nothing is too difficult for him. Okay? He said that there is something that is going to end. Okay? Whether people like it or not, something's changing out here. They can get mad all day long. The Most High is going to get the last say of a matter. But what do you want to bring out here for the Leo energy? Okay. So that's incredible because the rune that came out in the Cancer reading was the letter Z. And this is the Zion that comes out in the Hebraic language. It is the Chariot card in the deck. We have something about at a tire service, and we have the tire here, or the wheel here. Okay, well, that's huge. This is a cutting implement. This goes back to harvesting and things like that. This is something that affects a large scope of an area. We got a bunch of people here. This is a sea of people here. Somebody could be in the industry or very well known, because this also takes back to the star card energy as well. Whatever that's about. All of it's being brought out here with the Chariot. Okay, we also have this one poking out. It says that a divine sentence is in the lips of the king. That word king there, if you trace it back in the Hebraic language, also take you to a queen. So whether you be a king or a queen in the kingdom of the Most High, because we have a king on the inside of us, as the scripture tells us, because we have a king showing up here, and he's looking from the heavens, and Jehovah's watching this fool and this devil. Okay, and so we got to have a divine sentence on the inside of us where judgment is concerned. It says a divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. Somebody needs to put a judgment on this thing in a really big way. At the bottom of the deck, we have a choice. Well, somebody does need choice. So there's somebody contemplating the right now for this choice. At the top of the deck, it says that the vampire horse leech. Hold on a minute. I got to get my glasses. The vampire horse leech has two daughters, greed and ambition, a thirst for popularity and eager for flattery. Give, give, they cry, and they're never satisfied, and there's never enough with them. Okay, that's devil. Give me more, give me more. It's toxic out here, man. It's toxic out here. Somebody's in unity with some karmic out here that's only for their own gain. That's right here. Where they were and something's taking place, and what's hidden is this murder, because there's going to be some type of forensic evidence found. In the same spot, there was a good solid message being had in the Cancer reading. It's huge. So the Wanzhou, which is the work rune. So we have a boss energy that's also hidden here around work matters than we do. This is the W end of the V. It looks like the P in the runes. The W end of the V are about choices, and the Most High brought choices out here in this deck as well. Somebody has literally just hit rock bottom on some nonsense out here that's taking place around this devilish stuff. And this goes back to some type of hitting rock bottom but having a rebound out here. Depending on what you do, if you take the advice of the Most High and end it with this karmic activity, or maybe even on a job, because there's evilness out here around something, then fine, you will have a rebound after hitting rock bottom. This goes back to a union, and there is some type of union out here. There's some type of unity on something's either went down or is trying to still go down, man. And this is about faithfulness, and it's complex out here. This is a complexity rune, but it is help. And the Most High is your help and your shield, because that goes back to the Chariot. He is your help and your shield. And the letter Z had a meaning of a shield. Regardless what, even if you got to get up and go somewhere and do something. The letter P is the Star card, and we have the industry here. And like I said, the 11th house is out here. And so something being exposed, maybe secretly exposing something here that's going on at work is your advice with this coming out here. Okay, well, anyway, maybe you work for the FBI. You need to be a whistleblower, regardless if all, war breaks out. It's going to take place. The war is going to go to the wicked. He's going to make the fool trip in their own traps. Whoever digs a pit, they themselves will fall in it. Whoever rolls a stone, it will roll back up on them. You don't have to fear a fool. If this fool's coming back around, you need to end it real quick, because something ferocious is going to come out of this, and it'll just keep going on and on and on until it takes you, okay, until it takes you out to eternity. Anyway, folks, my God, this is huge energy today, but this is what come out. Shalom.